Alright guys, so we got our package right here from Spoiler King. Gonna begin unboxing this thing. Hooked it up with some shirts. Oh, I like this black one. If I had a choice to pick between white or black, I'll always choose a black shirt. Oh, this is pretty clean actually. Yo, that's pretty sick. I like this. I'm a huge fan of just like small logos. Oh shoot. This is sick. That's pretty dope. I'll put this on my keychain for the FX. Got a white one. And then they provided a plate. I actually have one already, same one because I have one from the M45. And then here is the wing that we're going to be installing on the FX. And it's the same for the QX70 and also FX37, same spoiler. So you can see the girth right there. It's really thick and it's not going to like bend. It is a very strong polyurethane material. And I've used a lot of these type of materials on multiple cars. For example, my Q50, I had a polyurethane front lip. That thing lasted forever. And I hit that thing so many times and I never had an issue with it. Same thing with this. The good thing about this is going to go on top of the car. So I'm not going to have any issues with it hitting anything. Here are the instructions on how to install it. They're very straightforward to install this thing. And they actually recommend to use glass glue, which I honestly think I am going to go ahead and use because I don't want this thing to come off. When I had my other M45 spoiler, I just used the glue or the tape that they provided on there, the 3M, and it honestly held up amazing. I would try tugging on it, wouldn't come off at all. I would even check the sides over time and it wasn't lifting or anything. So the 3M tape does pretty well, but because it's going to sit pretty high, especially on top of the car, there's a good chance that it might lift it up a little bit with the wind. So, and I don't want that to happen. So I will be going ahead and reinforcing this thing to make sure it sticks on there. Yo, shout out to Spoiler King for this dope t-shirt right here. Really like how it looks and how it's fitted. I really like my shirts to be kind of simple, just have a small design, which is what this has exactly, just an S right here, small details, and then the Spoiler King in the back, which is really, really sick. Like this shirt, nicely fitted. And if you guys want to go ahead and get 20% off of their product, go ahead and type in Chris Leyva, which is the name of my YouTube channel. I will put it right here when you check out, CHRIZLEYVA, to go ahead and get 20% off of their products. So shout out again to Spoiler King and also for the support from you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy that 20% off. Let's go ahead and jump into the video and start working on the FX37 to get the spoiler installed. Alright, so I'll just clean the surface. Alright guys, so here's the spoiler, how it looks. As you can see, it looks pretty sick. This is the only spoiler that I honestly really liked for this car, because I like the simple duckbill looks. Everything else was like a actual spoiler, which was too high, or there was the Draco one, which was like really expensive, and it extended out like all the way down here. So I like this look right here because of a nice little touch. It's cheap as well and expensive for you guys that want to go ahead and purchase it. Looks really sick. Now my only recommendation is make sure you use an actual like adhesive glue, because I had purchased one and I don't think it did a really good job. Like right here where it curves, it kind of didn't stick very well. The good thing is that it stuck right here extremely well on the seams where it's like going straight. Stuck in very well right there, but over here where it like curves a lot, just on that section it didn't stick very well. I'm gonna see if I can get some glue in there to try to get it to stick a little bit better. But other than that, it came out really good. Overall, really happy with the product, and it gives it a nice, clean, little bit more aggressive look. I'm not sure if you guys noticed when I was doing the install, but you're not supposed to put it all the way towards the edge, because the light right here has a lip on it. So I put it right against that lip right there, and just made my way down, making it as close to the edge over here as possible. But right here it's a little bit off, but it's not really noticeable at all, if I'm being honest with you, unless you get really close and you look at it. But I was looking at a few pictures and videos and I could not see that anywhere until I was beginning to install it. I saw that the light right here had a little lip, so if you put it on there and you put it up against the light right there, it's not gonna sit very well, it's not gonna stick. So just make sure you put it right behind that line. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and end the video right there. I like the spoiler, how it came out. It looks really sick, gives it a nice, clean, and aggressive look, which is what I wanted. Not something too, you know, ghetto or that looked like it was way off. It just gives it a nice, clean touch to the back of the car. And I think that a lot of you guys will actually like the spoiler as well, how easy it is to actually install it. As you guys saw, it didn't take me that long, but you do have to wait after you add like that adhesive, like liquid that I put on there. You do have to wait quite a bit. I think it was about 15 minutes. But it took me a while to remove the tape on the back of the spoiler. So while I was doing that, it was pretty much drying at that point. So let it dry for a few minutes and then go ahead and apply it on there once you clean the surface. I didn't show that I cleaned the back of the trunk, but I just used some regular dish soap, cleaned it out, and then used the little pad and then the adhesive promoter on there so it could stick really good. And so far I've been driving it, haven't had any issues, and it's been sealing up pretty well. Just take your time on it. Don't rush the process, because if you do, that's when you make mistakes, and that's when it doesn't, you know, stick on there properly. And make sure that it's heated as well. As you guys saw, I was using a heat gun. If it's hot outside, if it's like 90 degrees, you should be perfectly fine leaving the spoiler outside for a little bit and then just sticking it on once it gets warm and it gets a little bit more flexible. You don't want to do it when it's not flexible, because then it's not going to stick to the area very well. But that's why I was heating it up, because then it was forming to the actual trunk of the car where I was going to stick it on. The code is active if you guys want to go ahead and pick up a spoiler. Doesn't have to be this one specific, it can be for any car. Just type out the code, which is CHRIZLEYVA, to get 20% off of any of their products. They have quite a few options available. Even the M45, I actually had it on my M45 when I had the car back then that I installed on my trunk, and it worked perfectly fine for that setup as well, give it a nice clean touch. So yeah, that's going to conclude the video, guys. I will leave some pictures at the end of this video showing the spoiler off for those of you that want to, you know, see a few more close-ups. But it came out really nice, and hopefully you guys enjoy that 20% off. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.